Hi everyone, so welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be me June completed pages, and as you can see, this is the pile. It's not as big as it usually is. I haven't done as much as I usually do, and so if you've seen me latest colouring chat, then you'll know what happened with me granddad, and I don't really want to rehash it because I just don't really want to think about it. So just go and head over to that video if you want to know what happened. But basically it was just like a bit of a blur for like a week and a half, and I don't know, I just felt like last month I just was in a bit of a funk, and it was just like a blurry mess. I can't really, like, time was just all blurred. But I did manage to complete 14 pages, so it's still a bit. It doesn't really matter about the amount of pages you get done, so it just matters that, you know, it just matters that you enjoyed what you coloured, and I think I did. Oh well, I didn't even do 13, I did 14. So I mean, I didn't do 14, I did 13. So this is just me colouring journal spread that I did for like me completed pages for June, and I didn't set up me July one on camera just because like I just didn't really feel like it. So this is me July colouring journal spread, just to give you a peek. So just like that. I did have this little print, like I've had this Carla print for ages, since she sent them out at Christmas for us, like a Patreon when she released Booklet Sketchbook. So I just decided to stick it in my colouring journal and do like a theme for a spread on that. And instead of doing like monthly goals, I just wrote like monthly achievements, and then when I achieve something in the month, I'm going back and just writing it here. So these are the achievements that I've achieved so far within the month, and I think it's the 10th today. You know, we've already got 3 accomplishments, so that's good. I just always like to show you that. I don't know why, but I just do, just in case you haven't seen it before, and just to show you the spread and how I keep track of what I've completed. Is basically why I like to show you that. And one more thing before we get started is this page is the original Flower Girl page. I did complete it twice, but this is the one that I started. This is the one that I started in my most recent colouring chat. But I did film a part 2 of that colouring chat, but it just went wrong, and I was just moany and I wasn't feeling great. I was just in a bad mood, and I just don't really think it'll be enjoyable to watch, and I didn't really feel like editing it all because I will just get on my own nerves. So I just scrapped that video completely, and I didn't really like what I did in the video. Like, I spoiled her skin. I'm not too keen on the eyeshadow. So yeah, I'm just going to fix it off camera, and then I'm going to come back with the new page that I just put on my Etsy. If you want to purchase any of me original colouring pages, I've got 3 on my Etsy right now. So the Etsy is linked down below in the description box. So this is just a folder where I keep me pages of what I want to do, like my original stuff. Because obviously I don't have a colouring book, but I would like to at some point. Where's the page that I'm looking for? So this is the page that I most recently put on Etsy. So this is the one I'll be working in my next colouring chat, just to let you know that I'm just going to fix this page like off camera, because I don't know, I just don't like how it's turning out. I'm not going to abandon it because, you know, I can fix it, but I'm not going to like fiddle around with it anymore on camera. But I did complete it again, so I'll show you that in a second. So that's that for that. I just wanted to update you. So that's the next one that I'll be colouring in a colouring chat, and then as I bring out more, I am working on a few right now, so they'll be coming in future colouring chats as well. So yeah, that's all I really had to update you on that I can think of right now. I know I usually start with my Carla pages, but I am going to focus on the loose pages for now, because there is 2 Carla pages in there anyway, so it'll all link in, but it doesn't really matter what kind of order I go in, does it? But usually I start with my colour pages because she's like my favourite, and they are the most like consistent pages. Like you always know that I'm going to have a colour page, but it doesn't matter. We'll just get into it. So first I'm going to show you this page right here. This is my own original colouring page. I titled that Flower Girl. So I did do this as a buddy colour with my friend Emily and my new friend Michaela. So this was done on the 27th of the 6th. I did take like quite a few days to finish this just because like I was in that colouring funk, but this definitely like took us out of it because I absolutely love the way it turned out. Like I just saw her in teals and purples, and basically she's just my vision. So it's just mad to think that like this was just a plain piece of paper, and I've done everything from the actual illustration to the colouring, and it's basically like an original piece of art, and I'm actually so proud of myself. I'm not like bragging in a way like, oh, I did this, like blah 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 blah. Like it's just for someone who has such like a negative outlook on themselves and like so much anxiety and just constantly in their own head, for me to create this and actually put it out into the world and out into the colouring community and stuff, I'm just really proud of myself, and that is like a massive achievement for me. So I do think that I get a bit of a pat on the back, shall I say, for doing this, especially from myself, because as I say, I have a lot of self-doubting, just a lot of issues with myself and my mental health. So to be able to do this and to basically give it to others, and a few people did colour it, including Emily and Michaela. So first of all, I want to thank them for wanting to colour my page and for doing the body colour with us. And there's also a few people, well, one other person that coloured it so far, and I just want to thank you so much. It is Sarah from Chronic Colouring Down Under. If you haven't seen her finished pages, go and check them out. I just love how they turned out, and just seeing your own sort of creation on like with other people's different colouring styles and perspective. It's really like, I don't know how to explain it. It just gives you like a warm feeling inside. So yeah, that was a long explanation for this page, but I feel like she needed it. And this page was actually inspired by a picture of myself back in the day, but it's obviously been very more beautified by my colouring skills. I didn't have this colour hair or anything, but it was just like a pose when I used to have like my makeup and stuff done. So it is basically just me from start to finish in this page. But I just absolutely love it, and I will be putting it and displaying, well, I will be displaying it on my craft room walls. So yeah, I'm super proud of myself and super proud of this image because it's just stunning. So for that beautiful like glittery jewel tone in the background, it's the jewel hybrid. I'm pretty sure it's the blue plus metallic green. Any metallic is the Jelly Roll metallic in the purple. I've got some Jelly Roll Moonlight on here. There's some Jelly Roll Posca. There's some Posca paint pen on the bottom with the Jelly Rolls as well. And this on our eyelid is like a stickle sort of paste. I just put that all over our eyelids. The coloured pencil for the teal is the Faber-Castell Polychromos, and so is the skin. And then I went over it with the Prismacolor blender. And I think I did that for eyeshadow as well, but I think I added some, I can't remember if it was Prismacolor, what I did on this hair. The purple is not Polychromos, I know that. I think it might have been Chromaflow. I cannot remember what the purple is. It might have been, it's either Chromaflow or Prismacolor, I can't remember, to be honest. Like it's just completely went out of my mind. And then the pencil on her lips and the flower in her earring is Polychromos as well. So that's everything that I used for this page. So next is this page right here. This is a illustration by Zen Sita Doodles on Instagram. She has a lovely lady called Rashmi. I've mentioned her website on my channel before. So this is the page Bubble Tears, and this is like the first piece that this is the first page that I actually coloured in June. And the only reason I can actually remember what I used is because I can actually tell what's on the page. So all of this gold is like, it was a gold paint pen that I got from the pound shop at De La Rowney, I think. And that actually caused a massive accident in my bedroom. I was trying to like unscrew the pen because you can get the actual paint from the pen. I was trying to unscrew it, and the thing that you push down, it like basically exploded. Not the paint, it just like pinged the rubber thing off me, like to the other side of the room, and I had just got no blinds and it hit me blinds, so now I've got gold all over my blinds and I can't get it off. So my mum wasn't too happy about it, but I don't understand. I thought I was at a safe distance from the blinds. So yeah, clearly wasn't. But there is some Jelly Roll metallic here as well in her hair, as well as the glaze. This like sort of shiny glossy stuff is the glaze. I put some glaze on her eyes and on her lips. I cannot remember what the makeup was done with, the pencil. Probably Black Widows, or it doesn't look like Prismacolor or Polychromos. I think it might have been Black Widows. And then that's it, I think. And basically some alcohol marker. I think it was a Shuttle Art skin tone markers because I had just got those. So that's what I used on that page. And did I write a date? Yep, this was done on the 2nd of the 6th. I feel like I've got a bit of a lisp when I say the 2nd of the 6th. I just feel like I've got a lisp sometimes. So it was done on the 2nd of June. This, obviously this, yeah. 2nd of June 2022. I've got a bit of a headache and I've got a bit of anxiety, so if I'm a bit all over the place then. So these two are obviously the same picture. This is a Patreon exclusive page by Carla Magana. So this one is a buddy colour with Susie from Crafting with Susie. I will put, like, obviously I've wrote it there. Obviously I will put Susie's image beside, like I always do. But I coloured this second because this one was the one that I was going to do. But the background turned out horrible, didn't like it. So what I did is I cut out the image and like glued it onto a different piece of paper. And then I did another background that I didn't like. So I ended up just redoing the whole thing. And I love this one. But I'll just show you this one first. I love how she came out, like the actual illustration of the lady. But the background is just not it. Don't like it. But it is what it is. I'm still going to complete it as a, like, I'm still going to have it as a completed page, but it's not the worst background in the world. But I think it's the green. Adding the green was like a massive mistake. I did use these two acrylic paints like on the background here, which I got from the pound shop as well. So these are De La Rowney neon acrylics. Oops. And then I just made like a DIY sort of glitter glue with just PVA glue and loose glitter. But it's just, I don't like it. She just deserved such a better background, but I wasn't cutting her out again. Just wasn't doing it. But on like the actual illustration, I just love how she turned out, so I did not want to scrap the page or anything. So yeah, I'm just so sorry that you have a horrible background. I'm sorry. But yeah, so she's got some Jelly Roll glaze, Jelly Roll metallic in her wings, in the butterfly wings and the body. That's a dual hybrid, the dual hybrid gold and the dual hybrid pink plus metallic pink. Again, the hat is the dual hybrids. Same with the skull gold, the pink plus metallic pink, and then the green dual hybrid is the yellow plus metallic green. And then, you know, our eyelashes went a bit wrong, so I just had to like make everything super extravagant and super extra. But I love how I did the hair. I did them with the chroma flow. And this was like my first attempt at like a really nice hair from Carla's, like with pencils, because I usually do it with alcohol markers and gel pen. But I wanted to like practice some hair with some pencils, and I love how it turned out. But I spilled something on here. I think it was glue. So yeah, she just went through a bit. She went through a bit, but I still really like her. And she was completed on the 10th of June. Yeah, I'm just really sad that she had to go through what she had to go through. She didn't deserve it. That page, so that was going to be me body colour, but I just could not put that forward as a body colour page, so I actually did this one instead. So this is the page for the body colour. Again, I went and did a lovely pencil blend on the hair with the chroma flows, because I really like those pencils, and I made a blonde instead because I don't do a lot of blondes, so she looks beautiful as a blonde. And then all of this background colour is that watercolour palette that I got, the metallic watercolour palette from Ratel, I'm not really sure how you pronounce the brand. And then I went in with the lilac colour all over the background. Then I went in like a rounder with the darker purple and then a white. But I also used the bronze colour for a hat. There's like an orangey colour, I should say, not bronze. There's like an orangey colour for a hat. I did that with metallic watercolour. And I think our outfit as well is that metallic watercolour. And then I went around them with the metallic jelly rolls. It's like I don't know if it's sepia or like bronze. It's this kind of colour right here. So I went around those orangey bits with that. And then inside these stripes is the Jewel Hybrid glitter gel pen. It's the orange or yellow plus metallic. Them pens are tongue twisters. Metallic yellow plus metallic orange, or the other way around. One of them. It's just got yellow and orange in it. And then there is some Jelly Roll metallic purple and gold, Jewel Hybrid gold. Basically, I made the butterflies the exact same. And the skull. Oh, the skull actually I did with metallic watercolour as well. And I give her gorgeous metallic lips. This was the Jelly Roll though, not the metallic watercolour. I just love how she turned out. I think she is so pretty. I think she's gorgeous. Like, it is a lot of sparkle and a lot of metallic and just a lot of shine, but that is definitely my style. So yeah, and I even give her like some golden eyes. I just really love her. I'm so much happier with her as well, but I'm so much happier with this page in general, but I do really like love the way this lady looks as well. So yeah, like I said, that was a buddy collab with Crafting with Susie, and that was completed on the 12th of June. So carrying on with Carla, I did colour in Macaron's Sketchbook. This is one of me 10 books to finish. I'm severely failing. So I have tagged these ones just to make it easier. Ooh, that was a bit aggressive. So this is one of the pages that I completed. I really like her. I can't remember what markers I used. Just like I say, last month it was just a blue. I think it was the No Shuttle Art ones that I got, not Shuttle Art. It was one of the cheap brands that I got in my last haul. I think maybe the Stationery Island ones, or the Touch something, whatever they're called. It was a cheap brand that I know. It was one of the cheaper sets that I got. And then it's got like Jelly Roll Moonlight, Jelly Roll Souffle. It's got some glitter gel pen. I think it's them Case XL ones. And some Jelly Roll glaze on the hat. So that is what she has on her. I really like her. I completed her on the 2nd of June 2022. Then we've got this one. I basically did the 3 illustrations that I'm going to show you, well, the 3 pictures that I'm going to show you in this book on the same night, but this one I only did the marker work and then I finished this on a different day, but like she was started at on the same night as the other 2. And just thought I'd tell you that. But I love this one as well. I had like a really good time colouring in these books and just having fun. And this was before the whole situation with me granddad happened. So just look how sparkly she is. Again, those cheap sets of markers. I think this was the Stationery Island one. Case Exile gel pen. Jelly Roll Moonlight, Jelly Roll Metallics. You know the drill by now. If you are a continued subscriber and watcher of me finished pages, then you'll know this. You'll know the supplies that I used. So this one is a little bit different compared to what I usually do. She doesn't have any sparkle on her. Basically, Lily sent us 2 of these tri-blend markers, and they were in this like forest green and like red, because I was the first one to comment that I would like to try them on one of our videos, and I started this ages ago just having to play around, and then I decided to finish it. And I didn't really want to add any more different colours, so what I did was just leave her skin white. I added some pencil like in this green colour, and then I added some moonlight, and then I just added the same sort of greeny colour in the background and just did some scribbling. Pretty simple really, and added some like very big eyelashes as usual, and some red lips and stuff like that. So she's basically just 2 colours. I really like how she turned out. So this one was complete on the 2nd of June. And did I say this one was done on the 7th? I can't remember. I feel like my brain just does not retain information. I used to have such a good memory, you know, and I don't like, it just went all downhill once my mental health got worse. So next is Rococo A Go-Go by Carla Magana. And the page that I did is this gorgeous lady. This is a buddy colour with Johanna from Jojo's Hannah, and it was completed on the 19th of June. And look how beautiful she is in her gorgeous glory, a sparkly neon goodness. I absolutely love her. So in the background I used some of those like cheap alcohol markers to do this blend, like to try and do some blending with these yellow colours and just like a few orangey yellow bits. So the paper is very crinkly, and then I just didn't like think that it was good enough on its own. I just think that it needed something else. So I just basically covered it in gold stickles. Sorry, I got disturbed by my mum. So yeah, the actual lady is Jelly Roll Moonlight and those Case Exile glitter gel pens, and the marker is the same Stationery Island ones, just the neon markers, and I love them. There's a few dark spots just because I don't know, like this book in particular, the lines tend to smudge with alcohol marker. Well, that's all I've used really, but like in any of the other books they don't do that. It's just this one that I found. But there is some Jelly Roll Metallic on her necklace and her earrings, and I think that this may be the dual hybrid gold in, yeah, that actually is. It's dual hybrid gold and then the orange plus metallic yellow, or whatever, yellow plus metallic orange, and then outlined with the metallic Jelly Roll. Same with the hair, dual hybrid pink and then Jelly Roll metallic pink as well. I love how she turned out though. I think she turned out amazing. So next is raw deco I was going to say Rococo deco. No, it's not Rococo Echo Chelsea. It's retro deco. So this is also by Carla Magana. And this is the page that I did. I don't know why I'm ripping out the things so aggressively. I might have some inner anger. I woke up in a very bad mood. I was very angry. I was just like having bad dreams, and it pisses off because I just want to sleep, man. And I just end up having like really bad dreams. I wake up with anxiety, and then I was hungry, and I was just like not in a good mood. I pulled myself around to film this video, and seeing me lovely pages puts us in a better mood. So this was a buddy colour with a lady from Instagram called Marie Klingler. And I always see a beautiful Carla pages, and I think she participated in me Carla is my queen hashtag. Carla is my queen 2022. I know I don't mention it a lot, but I do have a Instagram hashtag Carla is my queen 2022, and that is open until the end of 2022. I don't do anything with it. It's just really something that you can put your images in. Like I don't like obviously I comment on your stuff and I'll like the pages and I'll check it, and obviously I comment and like on everyone's pages and stuff, but I'm not like gonna, well, maybe I will put everybody's pages into a video at the end of the year, but probably not. Can't see myself doing that in all honesty. And I don't like post each image to me stories just because I'm not on Instagram that much. I don't really like to go on my phone a lot, to be honest. It's just a hashtag that I created for everyone to adore Carla, basically. So yeah, this is a buddy colour with Marie, so I will put her page up, or would probably have already done it. So I actually forgot that I had even done this page. So this is, let us have a think. I don't remember which markers, I really don't. But I know, and I can see that this has a Posca pen on it. It'll have Poscas on it, Jelly Roll Moonlight, it's got the Jelly Roll Metallics. There is glitter gel pen on here, and I think that's the Case Exile one. If I'm not mistaken, there is some glaze on here. So I do think I was trying out like using me Poscas instead of me Moonlights, because I think I was running low on a few Moonlights, but I really like this whole vibe of like pink, orange, red and blue. I think it turned out super nice, and even the shading, I really like that. I really like this page. It's kind of different to what I've created previously, but I still really enjoy it. And obviously the Posca pens are much more matte because they're like Posca paint pens. So they are much more matte than the Jelly Rolls, and I think that gives it just an extra like bit of something. And this one was completed on the 9th of June 2022. So thank you to everybody who's buddy coloured with us in June. I always enjoy them, and if you want to do a buddy colour, let us know, reach out on Instagram. I think I actually might take a break for, what's next month, August. I might take a break on buddy colours because I want to try and focus more on creating some line art for the Etsy store and just kind of doing my own thing. So I might just leave buddy colours for August, but then I'll just take a month off and then I'll probably be back at it in September. But let's just get this one. Did I just take that thing out and not even get the page? Is that what I just did? Silly me. So this was also a buddy colour this month, last month I should say. This is a buddy colour with my lovely friend Andrea from Andrea's Attic. I love how this page turned out. I had a really good time colouring it. I just think she's amazing. I think she's very like alien queen goddess vibes. Definitely what I saw this page envisioned as. Again, Jelly Roll Metallics, Jelly Roll. Is the Moonlights on here? I think this little whatever he is, he just feels like a him to me. I don't know. Whatever he is like outlined in the Jelly Roll Metallic the 0.6 range. It's the Cosmos range. It's in the light blue. And then all of this is a jelly roll souffle. And as you can see, I did try some blending. I think this was with one of those cheap alcohol marker sets. One of the two, the stationary island ones or the other ones. And I did really like how this turned out, like going from the dark to the light. It just adds something like amazing. I think it looks so nice, and I was really proud of it. I just think it looks really beautiful. And then there's some jelly roll moonlight in the sky. I just added some dots for the yellow because I went in with like a yellow highlight instead of a white. And there's some jelly roll metallic green as well there. I just loved colouring this page, and I definitely wanted to colour more in this book. So yeah, that is, oh, did I tell you when it was done? So that was completed on the 18th of June, and again it was body colour with Andrea's Attic. So I would have already put Andrea's on the screen, so thank you Andrea for body colouring with us. It's always a pleasure. I will link everybody in the description box that I body colour with who has like channels, and if they don't, I'll link the Instagram. So next is Self-Care by Coco Wayo. This is a beautiful book. I do have two, or do I have three? I have two body colours in this for July. I did have two in it for June, but I didn't complete one of them in time for this June completed pages. But you will see it at the end of this month. So this is the page that I did in this book. It's the plus size lady, and she's definitely looks more like me than other people in books do. And this cat is just, it just makes us laugh because this cat is just having the best time in the world. Just look at it. It's having the best time. I don't know what it's dancing to, but it's having a great time. So I do really like this page. I didn't bother doing a background colour because I thought it looked really nice. When I had outlined everything with, when I coloured everything, it would just look nice. So I just went in with like a white gel pen and cleaned everything up. So I just thought that this beautiful like rainbow coloured, it's not like rainbow, but it's very colourful like snazzy washi tape that I had, fit the page perfectly. So I decided to add that. And I want to do that more for my pages instead of like faffing on with a background, because I couldn't be bothered to like colour this whole thing in like alcohol marker and go around each individual flower and stuff like that. It was just like a bit of a so I didn't really want to do that. And I love the colours that I did here in pinks and purples, my favourite. And then I did some shading in glitter gel pen and markers. There's no pencil on here except cheeks. I think I just added a tiny bit of like shading with some pencil. I think it was the Crayola Colours of the World. But it's all the Case XL glitter gel pens. Any of the glitter. And the markers, I believe, were the Spectrum Noir Classic markers. Or Classic markers, I don't know. It's basically the same thing, isn't it? It is. It's better to be real than perfect, which is very true. And did I say that this was a buddy colour with my friend Emma Bridges, bohobridges on Instagram? If I didn't, it was, and our page would have already appeared on the screen. But yeah, I really like this page. I think she turned out beautiful. Next is Spooky Girls by Coco Wayo again. So sorry if you can hear my brother in the background. He appears in most of my videos because, you know, he is very loud on his Xbox when he's losing. So again, Spooky Girls by Coco Wayo, and this is a body colour with the lovely Zoe from Addicted to Colouring, and I'm loving her new channel as well. She has two channels now. She has Desire for Diamonds and Addicted to Colouring. I just said it. So those will both be linked in the description box. Go and check them out if you want to. That was very aggressive. Go and check them out now. No, only if you want to. So yeah, I really like how this page turned out. I think she's super like spooky, but she's also very cool. And I had no idea what colour to do her hair, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to do like grey and white stripe. So that's what I decided to do, and I tried like a light source coming from this candle. I really like how she turned out. I think she turned out pretty cool. And I did use the, what alcohol markers did I use? So I think again I just used some, like one of those cheap alcohol marker brands, or it might have been the Spectrum Noir one. And then I went in with the Castle Arts too. The Castle Art pencils that I have too. It does me head in, honestly. The Castle Art pencils to shade the leaves, and I shaded the trees. I just did some shading on her face with the Prismacolors, I believe, because I've got like the Castle Arts and Prismacolors in the same pencil case, so I just used those. And I think I used the Prismacolors to shade the tree as well. And then I added some glitter to the stars, and then just give them like a white outline. So yeah, I think she looks pretty, and I've added some glitter gel pen. I think that was the Chromatech glitter gel pens to the cup, the flowers and the stems. I didn't want to make them green with the whole like leaf thing being green, so I wanted to make them more like match her. And then this candle thing. And then I did go in with a permanent marker for the background, just because I thought like I just wanted it to all match, because it's a bit patchy. I wanted the actual, like the background was actually like this, but then I went over with a permanent marker just because I wanted it to look darker. It's 23 minutes past 1 in the morning, and me and him are both up. He's shouting on the Xbox and I'm like colouring in. I didn't actually wake up until 20 past 7 tonight. I didn't go to sleep till 5. I have a hard time waking up when I have those awful dreams. I don't know why. I just wake up horrible, and I can't, it takes us ages to wake up. I think it's the medication. So I'm going to talk to my doctor about it when I can. So yeah, that's her. Ethan's distracting us. So that is that lovely girl, and this one was completed on the 15th of June. And again, buddy colour with Zoe. So this is the last page that I have to show you, and it's from A Forest Girl by Apol or Opal, and this is the second book, the premium edition. I haven't coloured anything else in these Forest Girl books, even though I really want to. I did show them in a recent colouring book haul. So it's this lovely page right here. I started this, I think I started this in May. So I started this in May, and it was completed on the 5th of June 2022. So I just missed out on the May completed pages by a few days. And I just love how she turned out. I think she turned out gorgeous. Me only is it sort of qualm or like problem with this paper is that if you layer too much on coloured, I'll show you an example. If you layer too much with like hard pencils, the paper can rip. So this is the example that I will show you. I was doing some testing, is the right word. I was doing some testing, and this is over for the Black Widows, and it can easily rip if you just do too much. So that's what happened here. So that's why she got like a random gold dot, because it happened here, and I just decided to cover it with some Jelly Roll Metallic to match our hairpiece and our clip. And then I know that on this one it has like white dots around, but since that happened, I decided to go in with gold, the Jelly Roll Metallic gold, and like do the dots everywhere, so it just didn't look out of place. And then I used the Black Widow pencils for all of it except the background. I used the Inktense orange, and I think I added a little bit of brown in there because I just got a small pack of the Inktense, so I wanted to try those out, and they worked really well for the background. And then all of this is just the Jelly Roll Moonlights and Jelly Roll Metallics for the leaves, because I did just do the Jelly Roll Cosmos range of jelly rolls, by the way. They have the smaller nib, the 0.6 I think it is, instead of the, well, it's like 0.6 instead of 10. But I did them all in this lovely like dark purple kind of colour, but then I thought there's no real dimension to them, so I went over them and kind of tried to create like the stem look through the leaves with the metallic. And I just think that's just super cute, and she turned out lovely. I'm really happy with her. These books are super intimidating to colouring because they're just so gorgeous, but I'm so glad that I actually did a page, and I definitely want to do more. That's why I think I just want to take a break from body colours for next month and focus on books like, or just pages that I actually want to colour, and I might focus on colouring just some Carla and then finishing some pages in Maria Trolley and the Forest Girl ones. So I think that's my plan for next month. If it will change, I don't know. So anyway, that's the last page that I completed in June. So that's all the pages that I completed in June 2022. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. So if you did like this video, then give it a thumbs up if you feel like you want to. And if you want to subscribe and turn on the notification bell and all that, then you already know what to do. So that's basically all I have for this video. I just really hope that you enjoyed. Again, thank you to anyone who buddy coloured with us, and it's just always a pleasure when people accept me reaching out as a buddy colour, or when people ask me, it's like even like better, because I feel like I just feel appreciated in this community, and you are just all so lovely, and I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who subscribed, because we're at like 1,000 subscribers now. I've just applied for monetization and stuff like that, so I just want to thank you so much. So yeah, if you did get the end of this video, then leave that purple heart down below. I always love seeing them and seeing who sticks around for the full video. I know they can get a little bit long, but it's just always nice to see. I feel like that is just kind of my sort of colour heart. I just love purple, and purple is my favourite colour, and I love the purple heart emoji. That's why I'll always like usually leave you a purple heart if I comment on your videos and stuff. So anyway, I'm just rambling now. That was my elbow that just cracked. It does it all the time. But anyway, that's it. So I shall see you next time. Bye.
Clouds are stirring up the sky.